So I'm Deanna Lorraine. I'm a professional relationship and dating coach, and I will be interviewing you today. But for your personal experience, how has it been for you?
As I've been getting older, it's been getting a little bit better. People don't always have the maturity we would like.
Mhm.
And I think I shared with you, off camera, that there were some girls, like let's say you meet a girl in a bar. But if you're in a bar and a girl flirts with you, depending on the girl, sometimes she thinks she's doing a favor simply by giving you some attention. And it's hard sometimes to be seen as someone that's more than capable.
Mm.
I am victorious.
You're very victorious.
And victory is a big part of my vocabulary. It's a big part of the faith tradition that I'm a part of.
Mm.
Talks about victory all the time. They don't talk about just making it, white knuckling it through life. You've got to be victorious. And the good news is you can be victorious. Each and every one of us.
We absolutely can. If we don't take our limitations that we have as our whole story for life, our life script, because we may have limitations, but we don't have to have them as limitations.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can't physically remove them, then we can mentally remove them and think of ourselves as, yes, we might have it a little bit tougher than someone else, but it doesn't mean we can't do it.
Basically, if there's a mountain in front of you and you don't think you're strong enough to scale the mountain, you can strategize a pathway around it.
So true.
Regarding enticing the opposite sex, my way of phrasing this is really have something to offer that woman.
Yes, have something to offer so that, because a lot of women, you said, might look at you like with pity or something like that, and or talk to you out of pity, or, oh, let me just be nice. Mm-hmm. But you don't want that. You don't want that crap.
No.
So know that you've got things to offer a woman or a man, besides from your situation. You are not your situation. Your identity doesn't revolve around your situation or your disability. Mm-hmm. Find other things that you have an identity around. Mm-hmm. What are the things that you feel that you have to offer a woman?
Don't want to be tooting my own horn too much. Beyond that,
I'll toot your own horn for you.
There you go. That's why I brought you on board.
You have other attributes, though. You don't just tie your whole identity around, I have cerebral palsy.
No.
Right?
I'm a person of faith.
Yeah.
I'm a victorious person.
Mm-hmm.
If I see a mountain, I just say, get out of my way. In other words, the battle is here. It's not external. It's right here. It's not out there. See.
If you want it bad enough, if you have a compelling enough vision for what you want, whether that be a relationship of your dreams or the business of your dreams or financial success, you can have it. You just have to go through that mountain. You might have to do a little extra work than the average person, but it's absolutely within your reach, and that's what most people don't get. They just use that whatever limitation as their excuse to give up.
And for a while, I'm going to tell you the truth because I just feel like I'm a truth teller.
You are very authentic. So this channel.
I just feel that there was a time in my life I did that. But when it came time to sink or swim, at least I learned how to dog paddle.
Yeah.
There's always a moment of decision.
Mm-hmm.
And you can jump off the Titanic or you can stay on the Titanic.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really up to you. But in terms of dating, you can find success. Please, in the name of God, don't utilize the escort service.
Don't resort to that.
It's
also kind of a cop-out, isn't it?
It is. I'm not going to just be so frivolous. It's the same thing with drugs.
Absolutely. Now, the other thing is there's people who have some physical limitations. Literally, it's more difficult for them to actually just meet people or, hire a driver, things like that. There's other kinds of things that need to be considered.
These obstacles can be overcome. Drivers can be hired. Private vans can be paid for. And there are physically challenged people who drive. Your girl is waiting. So if the girl of your dreams is waiting, don't make her wait too long. if you can earn an income, you have the wherewithal financially to make a strategy happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't have to stare out that window and think, oh, maybe I'll win the lottery.
Yeah.
Because a lot of handicapped people are just like, I'll win the lottery someday, and that's their financial plan.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it's like,
That's a good thing to bank on.
yeah, that's speculative, you know what I'm saying?